is up, everybody? Welcome back to A Hunter's Guide. I am your very hairy co-host, Ragnar, along with the long-haired French mustachioed Wolf.
Hi!
I knew you were gonna do some dumb shit intro. This week we're doing water nymphs and sirens.
Well, nymphs in general.
Okay, nymphs in general. You know,
That's the majority of this.
there's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
I honestly thought there was only like one for the four elements. Like
No,
that was
no,
it, but
no.
apparently not.
No, there's like 1,000.
Jesus Christ. They're just everywhere.
They really are.
It's like a goddamn mosquito.
Like, literally, we started off just like, okay, so we got sirens. It's kind of short.
Right.
Good. All right, whatever. The other one's probably going to be short, too. Oh, it's not.
Yeah. Like, oh, shit. We're in for the long haul. Better pull up another new pair of drawers. We're going to be here a while.
Honestly, don't know how we don't run into them constantly, like physically.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Like,
You'll learn why.
From how many there are, like the different types, it's fucking astounding how people don't see them like on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah. But we'll get into that in a minute.
We will, but before we do that, we're doing our daily game and drink, because that's what we love to do before reading this long ass thing and trying to come up with jokes while doing it.
Oh, yeah. We're in for a long haul today. So let's start out with some humor. All right. Well, since yours seems to be a little bit more interesting, we're gonna start with mine.
Okay. I mean, the interesting one was like the last question.
Oh, well, we'll end on a good note then.
Yeah.
End on hopefully it's
semi-good, kind of.
interesting note, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll figure it out.
Have you ever ghosted someone you were close to with?
Ooh, yes. It was a guy I knew back in high school in South Carolina. Used to hang out with him all the time, and then I couldn't fucking do it. Couldn't hang out with him anymore, because I knew if I did, I was probably going to end up doing some really dumb shit that I shouldn't.
Yeah, and we all know who I've ghosted that I was close with.
Yeah.
So
it's going on, what, like 8 months, 9 months?
I think we're on a year now. We might be on a year.
Damn.
Now. Yeah. Okay. What's the most annoying thing I do without realizing it? Besides being quiet, apparently.
Eat a lot of fucking hot Cheetos.
I mean, I'm having a blast.
Your asshole is.
That's the pun. Yeah. Yesterday was fun, huh?
Yeah. Having your volcano eruption style shit inside of a porta potty by a lake. That was great. Just fucking great.
Pure red everywhere. I turned the whole thing red. It was beautiful.
I can just imagine like a kid running out of his bathroom and going, "Mama, I just shit blood."
I just feel bad for the next person because they're gonna look down and go, "Oh my god, blood!"
Dude, no. The next person's probably gonna be a kid, and they're gonna walk in there like, "What the fuck is that?"
I'm gonna say now it looks like a lot of blood.
It looks like somebody just got murdered in there.
Oh yeah, it looks like someone's throat got slit.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
It's you.
I thought you had two.
That was two.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm fucking retarded. All right. What am I the most ignorant about?
Politics.
'Cause I don't give a shit.
I mean, I'm in the same boat.
Politicians do not matter to me at all.
No.
Do I like having the right to vote? Sure. Is my vote actually gonna mean a damn? Not really.
Mm-mm. And that's been proven time and time again. So all you who can argue with us all you want, yeah, we've seen otherwise.
Yeah. And, ooh. Do you ever think I stir up drama because I enjoy it? I try to avoid that shit.
Not drama. Fights, maybe.
Yeah, I enjoy those a lot.
Yeah. Even your father says you let your anger get the best of you too often.
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
The fuck you mean?
No, I let it get too much with certain people because they just aggravate the ever-loving fuck out of me.
Oh no, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm not gonna stir up family drama. Where's the strangest place you've had sex?
No. What do you? My family or your family?
So your dad said that your anger kind of gets you into shit more often than get you out.
Not really. No.
He kind of made it sound like it was like your main flaw.
No, most of the shit that I've started that like ended up at a fight, I ended it very abruptly.
Okay, but not everything needs to end in a fight.
No, but what's the fun in that?
And this is why.
I know, leave me alone. I like beating the shit out of people. This is why.
I was going to defend you, just like, he hasn't really hung out with you in a few hundred years, but you dig yourself a tunnel like that.
Look, okay, I dig my own hole, alright?
Where's the strangest place you've had sex besides a hole?
Besides a hole? Oh. Talking like a rabbit hole, an armadillo hole? What are we doing here?
The one you just don't...
Oh God. Okay, so before I tell this, I'm gonna need a little nip.
Okay.
If I can get this fucking
all right
stuck bottle on, oh my God.
Get your nip. What is that, the peanut butter one?
Yeah, I'm trying to open it.
You closed it.
I know.
It's really struggling
open
there.
Shit that I closed myself. What the fuck, man?
God, first you make me walk home from the mechanic, then you have to fucking...
Look, okay, I woke up late. Sue me.
I beat you home.
Sue me. I was parked next to your car. Fuck you.
I was on one skate.
You also had like a 20-minute head start on me. Just saying.
It was several miles.
You had a 20-minute head start on me. Anyway, weirdest place I've had sex. That would be... God, I really hate that I'm saying this. In a van parked right next to a fucking playground.
Oh no, Ragnar.
Look, it was a hippie chick. I met her while I was in Washington.
The playground.
She had a van, had a bed in it. She parked next to a playground. There were no kids around.
Glad to hear.
But I still wanted to leave as fucking soon as possible.
Understandable. Mine was a church.
In the pew?
No, in the parking lot.
Oh. I was about to say, fucking on those pews, it'd be a little hard, man.
Listen, I'm a little hard.
Yes, I know. I see how much trouble you get in with your dick.
I'm in no trouble at all. What do you mean?
No trouble, but a little bit of drama.
A little bit?
A little bit.
Kind of a lot of it for no reason. Just because I like to be quiet.
Yeah. I just want to ask this question to people who listen. If somebody's quiet and you've only known them for few weeks, and you say, this isn't how he normally is, I know him so well, and then you ask the guy who's known him for about a year and a half, about 2 years, and you tell him he's not right, and you're like, he's quiet majority of the time. Doesn't that classify as her being a dumb bitch?
There's nothing wrong with being quiet.
Nothing.
Doesn't mean I'm thinking. Doesn't mean I'm angry. I'm meditating majority of the time.
Wolf and I sit alone, quiet, a lot.
I have gone weeks without uttering a word because I could.
It's a little hard now.
Now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, have you ever been injured while having sex?
Yes.
Really?
Well, there's the claw mark recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
What other injuries have you had? Did somebody stick a pole up your ass?
No.
I love how you he bounced back from the mic because he was staring at the screen and he just said no. Like it's
had to think about it.
Yeah. Jesus. If you gotta think about shit like that, maybe we need to get you a therapist, bro.
Probably.
Donate funds for Wolf's therapy.
I'm trying to think of all the injuries besides just like claw marks and biting.
How many people have bit you and clawed you?
At least 3.
That's it?
Well, it's always. I tie them up when I get that rough usually, and 3 of them have broken out.
Jesus Christ. They wanted it bad.
Bad.
Bad. Get me the hell out of here. Come here, you sexy bitch.
The last one involved the fuck machine.
Oh my god. Okay. Here's your second question. Have you ever paid for sex? If you haven't, is there anything inheritably problematic about it?
I just have the golden rule of not paying for it.
I mean, if I'm fucked up enough and I've got the extra money, I'm probably gonna end up doing it, but it'll probably be in like Amsterdam where I know I can't catch no goddamn HIV or any of that shit.
I mean, I'll pay for a massage, and if you offer a happy ending with no extra charge, I'll take it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, because they're gonna do that out of the goodness of their heart.
No, it's the wetness of their loins.
See, what you gotta do is you just gotta eat that pussy, baby.
Why did you sound like your voice had an echo effect?
Well, all you gotta do is eat that pussy, baby.
Nah, you had like a bubble in your throat.
I know, god damn it. That first one was perfect.
It was amazing. Weird auto tune, but okay.
What? All you gotta do is just go low.
Okay, so this is the one that I said they described weird.
What? Oh god.
I'm going to have a permanent art deposited into my skin with needles. Pick a design for me. Bonus points if you draw it.
Wait, what? Let me see this card.
You have to give me a tattoo.
Okay.
Why did they describe it like that?
Yeah. I'd probably say like a Charlotte's Web kind of thing going up like from your leg to like the left half of your body of just like battles or maybe like famous pirates throughout history. Just like images throughout the web.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not sure I'd get it, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You probably wouldn't be able to stand that.
No, probably not. I mean,
that'd be going like up your leg.
Well, it's more of just like, you know what I want, and it's pretty simplistic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't want to cover myself with too much.
I might.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, to each their own. No, absolutely. Like, ink yourself up. What's the biggest fear you've overcome?
Heights.
Heights, really?
Yeah, you know how I did that?
Skydiving?
I got Halo certified, bitch.
Yeah. I didn't know you were afraid of heights.
Yeah, I was at one point. Like, I was at one point in my life, I was deathly afraid of heights.
Oh, dang.
And I got over it because my dad took me to fucking the top of the Space Needle. Took me to the top of the Empire State Building. He was the reason I went on an airplane for the first time. Like he kept trying to get me to do things to get over it. And like 2 years ago, I just decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna get Halo certified.
Yeah, no, I mean, why not?
So I did.
Yeah, I got paid to face all my fears. Like heights is one of them, honestly. Like you've heard all my job lists.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, pretty much I've had to face a fear with each and every one.
Yeah, that's true. Except for this one. Well,
public speaking.
Fear of women.
Public speaking. I don't. I mean, it's making me more authoritative. So.
Yeah. It's a little terrifying that people are starting to
actually listen to me.
Yeah, and compare you to me. Like, they literally compare us as twins now.
I mean, they did that before.
Yeah, but it's even more.
Well, no, now it's more of just like, oh, so y'all are fucking the same person, right? Like, what? Why would you think that just because we're... Why would you think twins do that?
I am not gonna fuck the same chick you are unless she's cool with it and she's way better than that bitch you got right now. I swear to God, I would jump in at any other point, but with this hoe, hell no. Nah. You want to talk about mega cunt? There you go. And I hope to God she is listening. Damn! I'll say it to her fucking face, too.
I know you will. Yep, that's definitely not going to stir anything more for me. Alright, wait. Yeah.
What discontinued item would you give anything to bring back?
Discontinued item?
Yeah. Like a toy or a sex
toy
or something. I mean, you know more about sex toys than you do toys. I mean,
fair. I'm trying to think of anything I know that's discontinued. 90s candies? I would do a lot for 90s candies, actually.
Nah, dude, you know what I miss?
What up?
Blockbuster.
I can live without. We got the internet now.
I know, but I just miss Blockbuster because, like, when I was a kid, I'd go into Blockbuster in fucking North Augusta, South Carolina. There's a Blockbuster right across the street from the Kmart, and me and my brother used to go in there, and the dude behind the counter was the coolest motherfucker ever. He could literally describe basically every movie in that fucking store.
So pretty much you just want that guy.
I mean, honestly, he was probably like 19 at the time. Pretty hot.
Yeah, no, I'd go for the 90s candy, though. That's the only thing I can think of that's discontinued that I really enjoyed.
Speaking of 90s, this next question is going back to the 80s.
Oh, all right.
Would you trust me to pierce your ear 80s sleepover style?
No. I don't like needles. No. Absolutely not.
I don't like needles, and you want to get a tattoo eventually.
I also have I have 4 piercings.
I know. That...
You haven't seen the video.
What are you, retarded?
You haven't seen the video of me squirming for like 20 minutes.
It's like my brother when he got his tongue pierced. He bit the lady's hand who was doing it.
Oh no, I looked like a full-on panic attack.
Alright, you're up.
Oh, sweet. Alright. Someone who's never met me asks you what I'm like. How do you answer?
He's quiet introvert that loves going on hikes, walks, and
practically killing myself.
Doing a lot of dumb shit. That about sums it up.
Fair. What's something you think people should never joke about?
Nothing. If somebody's making a joke about something, it's a joke. No. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If you're fucking getting hurt by a joke, then you're the problem, not the joke.
Yeah.
You need to be able to laugh at everything in life because life is too serious.
Yeah, if you take life too seriously and you can't laugh at just any joke, then you're probably the most boring normal person ever.
Don't get me wrong, they're unfunny jokes.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. But if you're just like butthurt by dark humor or something, it's like, okay, maybe that's not your cup of tea, but don't fucking like.
Yeah, don't be a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Don't be a Karen or a Chad. Remove the stick from thine ass and grow the fuck up.
You don't like the joke, walk away.
Exactly. Don't try and fucking ruin people's reputations just because of a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, no, just learn to laugh. Fuck it. I mean,
funny haha, fucking
yeah.
lighten up, man.
You want to get serious? Go have a political debate.
Yeah. This is the one that's going to kill you.
Oh, great.
Tell us about the one that got away.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. I told you, man.
I didn't think it would go that way.
Yeah.
I was expecting something like, okay.
I've heard this story, by the way.
So I was in a long distance relationship for a little over a year, and she's the first girl I learned how to love, and the only one I've really truly loved since. And to make a long story short, she was destined for great things. She's currently a very successful manager for a science company, like chemicals, COVID testing, all that shit. Like she does the actual chemical work and everything, like managing it.
Yeah.
And I knew if she stayed with me, she wouldn't be able to achieve her true potential or her dreams and all that shit, because I'm a hunter. I want to travel. I want to do things. I can't just sit in one place. And I knew that long distance was killing us. So I broke things off, and I went through all the stages of grief within a few minutes, and I thought I was fine after that because, I'm not much of an emotional person. And then my body shut down, and I ended up in the hospital, and my doctor told me that my brain was going to kill itself because I couldn't handle the emotion of my heart physically breaking. And he told me that my heart was straining, and a few of the cords had already started to rip. And after about a year or so, she hit me up, and we talked a little bit, caught up. She was happier. She found somebody with her. And then recently we started talking again, and well, she's gone down a dark rabbit hole, but she's still very prosperous and achieving her goals. It's just she's going through a really rough patch, and it's hard to really have to see her go through it, and knowing that I need to keep my distance because it's so easy to fall back in love.
Yeah, you know what that's called, right, man? You know what you just described, right?
Death?
True love. Like, loving somebody enough that you have to let them go because you know that if you stay with them, they're not going to be able to achieve these great heights that they can without you.
Yeah.
I've had to do that 2 times.
The only thing that really helps me get through it is the fact that I remind myself that I love the idea of them. I no longer really know them. And as much as that's a bullshit lie, me repeating it 100 times is the only thing that helps.
Yeah. I get that. This one's not as bad.
Good!
When was the last time you lost your cool? What happened, and how do you feel about it now?
Lost my cool. I've never lost my cool. You fucking son of a bitch!
Alrighty then.
No, I know it was at work.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I'm not sure you were there, honestly. I definitely was for one or you were for one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, when I started yelling and hitting people.
Honestly, I was proud that day.
I know you were.
I was proud.
I know. I think it's when I went full drill sergeant.
Oh, you went full drill sergeant.
I went full drill sergeant, and it worked.
Ooh. Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, yeah. If you make that come out of me, you're fucked.
Glad I haven't made that come out of you. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why you're also like my partner.
Yeah. I'm the other half. I'm just the bigger asshole.
Mm-hmm.
He's more petty.
Much more petty, but it works.
Oh yeah, I can make you feel like a piece of shit in about 2 seconds. He can make you feel like a piece of shit over 2 years.
Oh yeah, I know how to drag shit out. Just like torture.
Yeah. The fuck?
Alright, well, let's get into this fucking topic now, since we just had that really deep, dark moment for me.
Deep.
Had to talk about my fucking love. God. Alright.
Hey man, everybody's got to talk about it at some point. If you can't talk about it, then you can't, get through it.
Oh, no, and I totally agree. It's just, tearing up right before talking about death.
That's just another week for us.
Me tearing up? No, it's not.
Kind of.
I don't tear up.
I so wanted to see Deku become such a badass.
You're gonna bring fucking My Hero into this?
Yes, I am.
Alright, I got you. Fucking asshole, let's get into this. So, just saying now, lore and physiology of sirens intermingles with harpies and mermaids a lot. So if there is overlap, it's not our fault. Blame the library burners and bullshit like that.
It's Hitler's fault.
Yeah, it's all Hitler.
It's all Hitler.
So sirens were believed to look like a combination of women and birds in various different forms. In early Greek art, they were represented as birds with large women's heads, bird feathers, and scaly feet. Later, they were represented as female figures with legs of birds, with or without wings, playing a variety of musical instruments, especially harps and lyres.
Yeah, that not the siren that I imagine when I think siren.
No,
That's not what I think at all.
Well, there's depending on what century, honestly.
What, did they fucking evolve?
The 7th century Anglo-Latin catalog Liber Monstrorum says that sirens were women from their heads to their navels, and instead of legs, they had fish tails. That's the one I think about.
Yeah, see, that's the one I think of.
The 10th century Byzantine Encyclopedia Suda says that from their chest up, sirens had the forms of sparrows, and below they were women, or alternatively, they were little birds with women's faces. I'm imagining like finches.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like the ugly little duckling with a fucking woman's face.
I'm thinking of like tiny little finches with a woman's face. Tweet, tweet, motherfucker.
I think that would deserve a shotgun right away.
Are you kidding me? I would put that in a fucking cage and just be like, "Sing to me, sing to me, you tiny little fucking pheasant."
Sing to me, you tiny fucking pheasant. Okay, not a sentence I was expecting to hear, but all right.
You never expect it.
Just like the Spanish Inquisition.
By the Middle Ages, the figure of the siren had transformed into an enduring mermaid figure. Originally, sirens were shown to be male or female, but the male siren disappeared from art in around the 5th century BC. Fuck men, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, they went full feminist.
Seems like they went feminazi, but okay.
I mean, modern day feminist.
Feminazi.
Yeah. The 1st century Roman historian Pliny the Elder discounted sirens as a pure fable, although Dinon, the father of Clearchus, a celebrated writer, asserts that they exist in India and that they charm men by their song and having first lulled them to sleep, tear them to pieces. In his notebooks, Leonardo da Vinci wrote the siren sings so sweetly that she lulls the mariners to sleep. Sailors. I don't know.
You just replace every sentence that has mariners in it with sailors.
The only reason I left that one is because it's in quotes. Then she climbs upon the ships and kills the sleeping mariners. According to Ovid, 43 BC through 17 AD, the sirens were the companions of young Persephone. Demeter gave them wings to search for Persephone when she was abducted by Hades. However, the fabulae of Hyginus in 64 BC through 17 AD has Demeter cursing the Sirens for failing to intervene in the abduction of Persephone. According to Hyginus, Sirens were fated to live only until the mortals were who heard their songs were able to pass by them.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a weakness.
Yeah. That's, You sure you got that right?
Apparently that's it.
That's fucking retarded, man.
Just, he ignored me.
Like, what the... Come on. Really? If that's all you gotta do, that's like the easiest fucking thing to do. Just send one guy through an entire, like, nest of them.
You just gotta make sure he's tied up so he doesn't get fucking drowned.
And just, like, pull him back out, and then all of them will kill themselves.
But he has to be human, fully.
That's not hard.
Not hard, but, we can't do it.
Nope.
One legend says that Hera, queen of the gods, persuaded the Sirens to enter a singing contest with the Muses. The Muses won the competition and then plucked out all of their Sirens' feathers and made crowns out of them. Out of the anguish from losing their competition, writers Stephanus and Byzantium, the Sirens turned white and fell into the sea at Aptera, or Featherless, where they formed the islands in the bay that were called Leucae, or the White Ones, in modern Sauda? I don't know. Souda. I don't know where the fuck that is. In the Argonautica in 3rd century BC, Jason had been warned by Chiron, that Orpheus would be necessary in his journey.
Orpheus?
Yeah, Orpheus. When Orpheus heard their voices, he drew out his lyre and played his music more beautifully than they, drowning out their voices.
That's like the fucking... The only thing I can imagine when you said that was fucking Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, where he takes the egg to the bath and, like, opens it under the water. That's the only thing I can fucking think of. I don't know why that came to my head, but it was just...
All I can think about was the Matrix.
Which part?
Well, Orpheus reminds me of Morpheus.
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Ow. Just smacked myself in the face with the microphone.
You ever just do that?
Yeah, I do that a lot, actually.
Yeah, no, I hear it during recordings. One of the crew, however, the sharp-eared hero Butes, heard the song and leapt into the sea, but he was caught up and carried safely away by the goddess Aphrodite. My man just straight up outplayed a gang of bards at their own game. Can you imagine that?
And his name was Butes?
No, Butes is the one who tried to fucking kill himself. This was Orpheus.
Oh, okay. So
Orpheus was the ultimate bard in that scenario.
He was like, I can get all you motherfuckers.
Just like, you want to play a tune? Listen to my lute. Just outrock the fucking singing goddesses. All right.
Bro, he's got the Satan's rock.
Dude, he's got Lucifer's bong.
The pick of destiny.
The bong of destiny.
Bro, that was the best part of that movie.
Right? That was a sick-ass bong.
Yeah, I want that.
Odysseus was curious as to what the Sirens sang to him, and so, on the advice of Circe, I don't know, he had all of his sailors plug their ears with beeswax and tie him to the mast. He ordered his men to leave him tied tightly to the mast, no matter how much he might beg. When he heard their beautiful song, he ordered the sailors to untie him, but they bound him tighter. Kind of rude, but okay. When they had passed out of earshot, Odysseus demonstrated with his frowns to be released. Why didn't he do that before? No one knows.
His frowns to be released?
He used his frowns to be released.
I must release the frowns.
Some post-Homeric authors state that the Sirens were fated to die if someone heard their singing and escaped them, and that after Odysseus passed by, they therefore flung themselves into the water and perished.
What the fuck?
Just heartbreaking.
So he just came in as like the fucking cleanup guy?
Yeah, kinda. Just time to the mast. We gotta fucking kill all these people.
I mean, alright.
What else?
If you say so.
Pretty sure that's pretty much like the equivalent of the Judas goat. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
where a goat has to like lead the other goats into their slaughter, but the Judas goat lives to live on another day.
Yeah.
So, Lorelei is a German legend of a beautiful maiden who threw herself into the Rhine River in despair over a faithless lover and was transformed into a siren who lured fishermen to destruction. The myth is associated with a large rock named Lorelei, which stands on the bank of the Rhine River near Sankt Goschausen in Germany, and is known for producing an echo. Echo, echo, echo.
Wasn't there like a mythology behind Echo? Wasn't Echo a nymph?
I'm not sure.
I want to say that's what I remember. It's like there was a Greek legend about where echoes come from, and it was about a nymph who fell in love with some guy, and a god cursed, or a goddess cursed both of them to where he fell in love with himself in a reflection in the river, and she was not able to speak except to echo other people's words. So she could never tell him how she truly felt.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Ooh. So I'm sad to say that I couldn't find any sailors' tales of sirens. I guess anybody that actually did hear the lull of their voice died, so that makes sense, honestly.
Yeah.
So in that case, let's get into our own. The only siren encounter I have is the same O that helps make the music for this podcast. Half siren at least probably would have been a regular human if it wasn't for my best friend, or if it wasn't for him being my best friend, since my aura tends to awaken others people's abilities. We discovered years ago that he was the only siren that was male that we've ever heard of, and while he doesn't have magical abilities like a female siren does, he does have a passion for music and a scream that can shake you to your core.
Yeah.
He sticks around white or green magic, but is easily a target for evil beings hoping to manipulate him. I'm not really sure what's up with that, so I try to keep him out of it.
Yeah. Me too.
What about you, Ragnar? Any siren tales?
I've never actually encountered one. Ever.
Yeah, I don't...
I mean, I've heard a lot about them, but I've never actually seen one.
I know there's plenty of tales of sirens and mermaids by sailors, but...
Oh, yeah. There's so much.
I mean, they talk about fucking every kind of sea creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick recap on how to deal with sirens if you missed it. Plug everybody's ears but one and tie him up. The second you pass the flock or whatever, they kill themselves, so you're kind of good. Or at least no longer interact with humans. I mean, it just says they kind of get rid of themselves. Doesn't really say they kill themselves. If you hear them for even a second, though, and you aren't a bard that is extremely musically inclined, you're fucked. If you are a bard that can sing or play louder or better than them, then props to you, because you just made them toss in the towel for the day.
Yeah.
So now to get into our next subject, nymphs. Sirens are considered water nymphs a lot, but completely different, I assure you. Trust me, there's a lot of nymphs, and sirens aren't really one of them.
Yeah, which I thought they kind of were.
Sirens and mermaids get intermingled with a lot of shit. Like, a lot of stuff in mythology gets mixed up a lot.
Does it really?
Yeah. Like, fuck.
Sad.
Like, going through the list of what we should cover, a lot of shit was getting mixed up, and I was like, that definitely doesn't belong. That definitely doesn't belong with this name. Shit like that.
Yeah.
That's why even with today's episode, I was like, shit, did we cover this with harpies?
Maybe.
So a nymph in ancient Greek folklore is a minor female nature deity. Different from Greek goddesses, nymphs are generally regarded as personifications of nature, are typically tied to a specific place or landform, and are usually depicted as beautiful maidens. Most often, like a woman in her prime, most beautiful she can get, and best she can be.
Yeah.
They were not necessarily immortal, but they lived much longer than humans. They're a shy species that often have a disdain for men. They are less shy with other gods, though. Nymphs were often wives and lovers of more powerful gods and sometimes human kings.
Huh.
Yeah, no, they tend to get married off a lot. Like gods, deity, like any high up power usually ends up marrying a nymph at some point.
I mean, I guess it's because they're all hot.
No, that's it. It's because they're the hottest being they can find.
Girl, you looking good. I bet you come over here and be my queen.
Okay. So now we get into the long list of different kinds. And I mean, we have like 5 pages of different kinds. So Alcides were nymph spirits of groves and glens, and related Alanoid nymphs were found in pastures. They were closely associated with the rustic gods, particularly Pan as the god of shepherds.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm fucking dying here.
You were having trouble there.
Nepaiai were nymphs of dells, and Lemnoids were nymphs of meadows. These very specific types of land nymphs were not widely attested to in works of Greek writers and artists. There are no details as to how they were. There were, and very few are named individually in myths. The nymphs of the land could not compare to water nymphs in popularity or in number. I mean, water nymphs are the most popular, obviously.
Yeah.
Because of Greeks believed all the waters of the world were connected, there was sometimes overlap between the different types of water nymphs. An oceanid could travel to an inland, while a naiad could make her way to an isolated island. Most, however, stayed close to home and were identified by the type of water they were born into. It was not unusual, though, for a single character to be referred to as different type of water nymph in different sources. The wife of Poseidon, for example, was a nymph named Amphityrite. She was usually described as a Nereid, but sometimes called an Oceanid. The Oceanids were most numerous of the water nymphs. The Titan Oceanus was said to have had 3,000 daughters.
What the fuck?
You heard me right. 3,000 daughters.
Jesus Christ, man.
I imagine it's like how fish have children, just a shit ton of eggs, and they all just hatched at once.
That'd be painful.
That would suck.
Yeah.
That's a lot of babies.
That's way too many.
I hope you had enough nipples. They were sisters of the river gods and had domain over all fresh water. This included not only the lakes and streams of earth, but also the water that formed clouds and fell from the sky. The naiads were another group of nymphs of fresh water. They resided in streams, pools, fountains, and natural wells all over the Greek landscape.
So they were just everywhere.
Everywhere. Naiads were often described as the daughters of the river gods, making them the younger nieces of the Oceanids. A single river could have dozens or even hundreds of naiads who accompanied their father as the personifications of every feeder, stream, current, and curve in his larger river. The naiads were unique in that they were often found living much closer to humans than the rest of their kin. The wells and springs that provided water to towns and even great cities had their own nymphs who lived side by side with human population. Could you imagine just like going to get water and just a nymph in there and just like, get out of my fucking cup?
I'd probably be like, what are you doing, huh?
Do you think there's a toilet nymph? That would
I
suck.
bet you there is, that would be the worst one to be, man.
I hate my life.
I have to go toilet diving every night.
The differences between the Oceanids and Naiads were subtle, and the two types were often indistinguishable unless one knew the identity of their father. Another important group of water nymphs in the Greek world was the Nereids. There were 50 named Nereids, daughters of the primordial sea god Nereus. They were the goddesses of saltwater, which in Greek world specifically refer to the Mediterranean Sea.
Huh, cool.
Yeah, right. While the dangers of the sea were embodied in fearsome monsters, the Nereids represented everything that was beautiful and beneficial about the sea. They were helpful to sailors and fishermen and were sometimes described as the most kind and well-behaved of all the nymphs. I tap it.
Me too.
While there were minor nymphs of wetlands, the Eleonamae marshes and swamps were not the homes of water nymphs. They lived where the water was clean and full of life. The murky swamps and bogs were home to much older, more sinister forces. Humans and nymphs alike were warned to avoid places where the water was not clear and pure. Also because it's just gross. The Greek word dros, or dris, meant oak, and the term dryad initially only applied to those nymphs who were spirits of oak trees. In time, however, the word came to be broadly applied to all tree nymphs regardless of the specific type of tree they inhabited. There were other plant nymphs as well. The Anthausi, for example, were flower nymphs, and the Ampeloi were nymphs of grapevines. The dryads far outnumbered the other plant nymphs, however, and are among the most famous nature spirits in ancient mythology. Which, honestly, I would say is the tree people, in my opinion.
The Ints?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. The Hamadryads are oak tree nymphs who were known for being the most sedentary of their kind. They were tired to the trees that gave them life, and rarely, if ever, stayed more than a few feet away from their oak, which that would kind of suck. Yeah, I guess I'm just glued to this fucking tree my entire life.
I mean, isn't that what everybody wants, to be glued to a tree? Okay, wait, hang on. Sorry, that's what the tree huggers want.
For several hundred years? Come on, man.
I mean, what's better than a lifelong hug?
It's not even hugging back.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Also, where are you going to the bathroom? Right next to yourself?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah. It's just gonna be a giant pile of my shit.
I guess you're
right next to me.
Just feeding the tree, I guess.
Yeah.
You also gotta eat, though, and I imagine that fucking nut tree doesn't really supply much nutrients.
I mean, you can eat the tree bark.
Plenty of fiber.
Sure. Eat the ants that come out of the tree, too. I mean, shit.
Protect the
eat
tree.
Everything.
Protect the tree, get the ants.
Fuck the tree, get the ants.
I'm gonna fuck that tree.
You're gonna do what?
I am gonna fuck that tree. Listen, several hundred years I got lonely.
Yes, 911. I'd like to call.
Tree hugger went AWOL.
Yeah, he ran up to this tree, stuck his dick inside of the little squirrel hole, and now it's stuck, and his ass is mooning everybody in the park. Can you get down here and take them away?
Oh my god. I'm just imagining a tree nymph losing their shit in a playground.
That would honestly be entertaining.
I would pay money to see that.
I would too.
So, because of tree nymphs, this made traversing the forest a potential danger. Just because, well, for Greek people mostly, just because, they love Greek. Logging especially could only be done with assurances that none of the trees being destroyed were inhabited by a living dryad. Because, they don't want to die.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, you got kids.
Fuck them kids.
You right? Fuck it. Even walking through the forest could incite the ire of the nymphs that live there. A single broken branch or a muddied stream could be taken as an insult to the dryad or naiad who called it home. Bunch of pussies.
I mean, do something.
What you gonna do? Curse me?
Do something about it.
Bring it.
How about your tree ass grow a pair, huh?
Squaring up to a tree.
Just look at him right before you cut it down. Do something. Do something.
To be fair, a tree has bitten me before.
You got bit in the ass?
I might have a nymph story. Fuck it, I'll cover it right now before I forget. So there was one time I was cutting down a tree, and suddenly I felt something bite me, like in the neck. And I'm looking around.
Vampired your ass.
I'm looking around. There's nothing around me. There's no bugs. There's nothing. I'm looking for the bite, and it feels like nothing I've ever fucking been bitten by before. And I've been bitten by a lot of bugs. Okay?
Been bitten by a lot of people, too.
Yeah. So I'm checking the bite. I'm checking the tree. I'm checking everything. And I'm just sitting there like, something fucking attacked me. All I did was cut down a fucking rotting tree, and I was attacked. And there was no fucking wasp, beetle, mosquito, nothing.
That tree just don't like you, bro. It looked at you and it just saw you and decided, fuck this guy.
Also, it felt like electricity going through me. Like, it felt like a fucking taser on a knife just stabbed me in the neck.
Can I get one, please?
I'll take
taser on a knife, bro. I want one.
Oh man, I didn't show you. So I saw this video recently where someone rigged a machete or a sword to also be a electrocution, and it was like one of those like electric bats. He rigged attached to the machete, and so he turned it on, and the machete glowed and sparks were flying off of it.
Bro, okay, so anybody out there who played Dead Island, our fantasies are coming true.
It was the most beautiful weapon I've ever seen.
There's so many things in fucking Dead Island that I want now, god damn it, because that was some cool shit.
Hey, remember, they taught you how to make it.
They did teach you how to make it. Motherfucker.
Follow the instruction guide, idiot.
Yeah, it's just like fucking Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road, dickhead.
All you need is some high-rise weaponry that you can't get your hands on.
I mean, or you
or money.
Well, I mean, you could go the Beatles way. All you need is love, love, love.
I ain't that gay. Might be a little gay, but not that gay.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ.
Listen, I'll suck some dick, but I ain't gonna go for the love shit.
Bro, what is your deal? John Lennon is like so cool.
He might be cool, but I don't want to love.
He wasn't the only Beatle, but for some reason he's the only one that people actually fucking remember, even though two of them are still alive, and he's not.
Yeah. I mean, like, I remember a couple of them from the interviews. The names don't stick.
There was George Harrison. There was...
I remember Ringo.
Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, and John Lennon.
I remember Ringo just because he said he would fuck his wife. Yeah.
He would fuck whose wife? Lennon's?
Yeah.
Yoko?
I think so.
Oh, God. His first wife was way hotter.
It was either that or someone said they would fuck Ringo's wife.
It's probably somebody wanting to fuck Ringo's wife.
Either way, somebody wanted to fuck. And that's why I remember
then,
Ringo.
They were all just smoking weed, snorting coke, drinking. That's old school, like, rock and roll, man. They did everything.
I can't help but imagine them as really preppy, though.
It's probably because they wore suits on stage majority of the time.
Yeah, and I don't see much of them, honestly.
Well, yeah, again, two of them are still alive, and they're both pretty much half dead anyway, and it's Ringo and Paul.
Yeah. Damn, I'm almost out of my fucking pink lemonade.
So, enough talking about the Beatles.
So it was equally dangerous to interrupt these nymphs when they were dancing with the rustic gods or bathing with Artemis. Never get between a little nymph and their little naked goddess.
I'm definitely going to do that. What are you fucking kidding me? I'm going after the goddess, not the nymph.
Listen, if you're going to get between them, get sandwiched. They're both hot. According to the fucking lore, nymphs are way hotter. I'm going for the nymph.
Shit, alright. Fuck it.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do.
I mean, shit. What? How the hell is a nymph hotter than a goddess?
Gotta see to find out. That must be a
That was a really bad unintentional pun.
That was. That really was. I had to think about that for a second. I was looking at your mango punch, looking at the water, and I was like, ah.
Got distracted by the mango punch.
I really did.
It'll get you every time.
Other dryads were revered as the ancestors of mankind. The Melia, or ash tree nymphs, married the men of the Silver Age before the first human woman was created.
The ass tree nymphs? Or the ash? Ash. Okay. I was about to say, somebody knew the word ass that far back? I mean, whew.
You surprised, though? You surprised? They didn't have women yet.
So what did they do? Hump each other?
Apparently they humped the nymphs till women came around.
Homo. Take me back to then. What the fuck?
Alright, give me that. The Oreads came to be revered as both dryads and land nymphs. The conifers that they lived in only grew on mountains, so the dryads came to be associated with the mountains themselves as well as the trees that grew there. The dryads were unique in that one could become a dryad without having been born a nymph at all. There are two types of stories in which women were magically transformed into trees. They were either trying to escape the lustful advances of a man or god, or they were so overcome by emotion that the gods took pity on them and made them trees to spare them further anguish. So whenever you hear Zeus raping someone, that's usually what the outcome is. If it's not a weird animal child.
See, now that you say Zeus, it reminds me of fucking Percy Jackson and the fact that the tree that keeps everybody out of the camp is Zeus's daughter.
Yeah, had Zeus's daughter in it. Yep. Makes sense, right?
It totally makes sense. Like, now that you say that, yeah, it makes total sense, man.
You sounded kind of, like, sarcastic, but no, it does make sense.
Yeah. I'm just baffled.
His fucking demigod daughter became a nymph to escape.
Yeah, that must be a bitch.
Why was there so much vodka in that last sip?
Because?
Fuck.
Vodka is best at the end.
Vodka makes me cry.
Vodka makes you cry?
I Pavloved myself into only crying when I drink vodka.
Well, I know what to get you for your birthday then.
Fuck you. Get me whiskey, you fucking animal.
No, I'm just gonna tell you it's gin.
I'm pretty sure I'll see if it's vodka.
Gin and vodka are both clear, dickhead.
You can smell the difference, though.
Kind of.
I can smell the difference. I know your bitch ass can. The most famous case was the Daphne water nymph who was pursued by Apollo. She was transferred into a laurel tree to escape him, and her leaves became one of his most sacred symbols. A few nymphs who were hard to classify into the broader categories shared by their sisters. These spirits were rustic goddesses, but often occupied a much different space than those typically assigned to nymphs. They are generally treated as nymphs, although their domains were very different.
What the fuck does that mean? Their domains were different.
We'll get into that. I was trying to read ahead. I was trying to read ahead to like kind of give you a guesstimate, because it's either the ones that is more modern with new technology, the sky nymphs, the underworld, or the spirit ones.
The underworld sounds fun, yeah.
Well, these spirits were rustic gods. The Hecaterides, often called the mothers of the satyrs, were the goddesses of rustic dances. They were frequent companions of both their sons and Dionysus.
Oh, wait. The Muses?
They're associated with the Muses. Hecaterides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Right?
There's so much shit on top of shit having to deal with Greek mythology. Like, it's just...
They couldn't stick to one.
Dude, they really couldn't.
It's like they kept forgetting the name and just started over.
Yeah.
Many nymphs joined the festivities of Dionysus. When the entered the wild frenzy he brought about, they were known as Maenads instead of their usual forms. The Lenae were goddesses of the wine press. Although their role was not based in nature, they were grouped among the nymphs because of their connection to Dionysus and the rustic gods. It throws me off every time they say rustic gods.
Yeah, why not just say old gods?
right? I'm literally imagining rusty gods.
Oh, it seems you got a bit of rust there, old boy.
Like, I'm imagining, fucking
shit.
Optimus Prime, old as fuck, being viewed as a god.
With his rusted can ass.
Right? Little is known of the Cabirides nymphs. They are thought to be the sisters of the Cabiri, a group of minor chthonic deities native to Samothrace.
Where the fuck is it?
Weast.
Weiss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Patrick, thanks.
Welcome.
You fucking idiot.
Helpful, right? The Mossae were the nymphs of... Just assume everything in this episode is Greek.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah.
I mean...
Don't ask me to narrow it down from there.
Don't you have family from Greece?
Me? No.
I mean, you have family close. Doesn't that count?
No.
Romania.
I barely know the other parts of Romania.
Well, maybe we need to go to Transylvania.
Let's fucking go.
I do kind of want to go to Transylvania and find somebody there who is named Count Dracula and just take a dump on their grave.
Damn. All right.
I mean, it's just something that sounds fun.
I'm not associated with that. I'll light the fire, though. The Mossae were the nymphs of hives and beekeeping. They were thought to reside in and watch over their hives just as other nymphs watched over trees and bodies of water. The Epimelides were apple orchard nymphs, but they were also considered the protectors of sheep and goats. Kind of a broad range, but okay.
So they're apple tree collecting,
Goat feeders.
goat fucking,
Sheep herding.
sheep breeding,
Fucks.
candy ass fucks.
4 facts about the alchemine to keep in mind. These unusual types of nymphs illustrate how fluid and changeable the word was. Although they did not fit into the broader categories of nymphs, they still fit in the definition of female rustic spirits in some way. Some took on different roles depending on circumstances, such as in the retinue of Dionysus. The categories of nymphs were changeable and indefinite. A naiad could be transformed into a dryad, or an ocead could become a maenad, under the frenzy of revelry. Unlike the satyrs, the female goddess of nature could take many forms depending on the circumstances they found themselves in. Some nymphs were not bound to the earth at all. The celestial types of nymphs inhabited the air and the skies. There were 2 major groups of celestial nymphs. The Aurae were air nymphs who lived on gentle breezes, while the Astari were nymphs of the stars. The Aedae were sometimes embodied in one minor goddess, Aura. The goddess of breezes was most well known for being assaulted by Dionysus at the request of Artemis. Yeah. Just Artemis going, yo, Dionysus, rape that bitch.
Wow. Damn.
And he did.
Wow. Greek mythology. Rape.
Gotta love it.
Damn.
I mean, you really don't, but you know. Aura was described in her myths as a nymph, although she did not seem to fit into any recognizable category of natural goddess. Because nymphs were always classified in groups, the Aurae were the entire type named after her, although she was the only one specifically mentioned. The Aurae were separate from the winds, which were personified by either 4 gods or 4 swift horses. While the winds could be strong and even violent, the Aurae were gentle and refreshing.
It's very refreshing, Niels.
Good.
Delightful.
Lovely.
Lovely.
The Astariae, like the Maenads or certain dryads, began their lives as different types. There were 3 sisterhoods of Astariae, each belonging to a different constellation. They had been born as terrestrial nymphs, but had been moved to the stars. Kind of an upgrade. I mean,
Kinda.
physically an upgrade, you know.
Yeah.
The Hyads were most likely once oceanids. They were thought to bring rain because their appearance of their constellation marked the beginning of the rainy season in Greece.
It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Let the bodies hit the different sides of the same
I
fucking
know, man.
shit. The Pleiades were either Oreads or, like other mother, a type of water nymph. They are sometimes called Atalantes after their father, the Titan Atlas. The Seven Sisters, as they are popularly referred to, were recurring characters in Greek mythology. Along with other nymphs, they served as nurses to the infant Dionysus after the death of his mother. Several became lovers of the Olympian gods. Most famously, Maya was the mother of Hermes, or Maia, Maya.
Maya, Mia, it could be one.
The sisters were pursued once by the giant Orion, who sought to take advantage of the fact that their father was holding up the dome of the sky and could not protect them. When the sisters threw themselves from a cliff to avoid being captured by Zeus, Zeus turned them into birds to save their lives. In honor of their services to the gods and to appease their father, he further transformed them into stars to be held above Atlas's head. The Pleiades were an important star cluster for making this season in the Greek world. They were eternally followed by the constellation Orion, but never captured by him because they're fucking quick.
Fucking quick, bro.
The Hesperides were often named among the star nymphs, although they were more commonly said to have been spirits of the sunset. Another group of daughters of Atlas, they were dryads who were assigned to guard the golden apple tree of Hera in the far west. As dryads, they lived in their garden and tended to the tree they guarded, but they also brought bright golden light to the western horizon at sunset.
You good?
Not breathing?
Need a breath?
No, fuck that. I don't need air. Weak shit. The Hesperides featured prominently in the story of Heracles. When he was sent to pluck an apple from the tree they guarded, he got assistance from their Titan father to complete the task. While most dryads were associated with Dionysus or Artemis, the Hesperides were loyal to Hera. The tree they watched over had been a gift to the Queen of Olympus from Gaia, and they were fierce defenders of the immortality-granting apples that grew on it. Yeah, kind of.
So it was kind of like Adam and Eve in the garden.
Kinda, yeah. No, absolutely. Like, that's...
Why is there so much similar shit?
Fuck it. That's why. Fuck it. The only difference is, Adam didn't have Eve. Adam had a cluster of men and nymphs.
And the Bible says man shall lay with woman, not man shall lay with man. Whatever. Go fuck yourself.
To be fair, he laid with a lot of nymphs.
And men.
I mean, listen, you can do what you gotta do. Listen, everyone talks about Greeks being so straight. They had orgies forgetting that women were involved.
Yep.
Romans added the women.
Yeah.
And I like to throw that in my old boss's face a lot.
Because he's an old asshole Greek.
Yeah. He's not an asshole because he's Greek. He just happens to be Greek.
Yeah.
Like the celestial nymphs, those of the underworld often fit into the unusual water and plant groupings. They were distinguished, though, by their association with the realm of Hades. There was only one group among the nymphs who resided in the land of the dead. The Lampades were torchbearers in the retinue of the goddess of witchcraft Hecate. Right?
Yeah.
According to legend, the service of the Lampades was a gift to Hecate from Zeus for services she performed in the Titan Namaki. They lit the goddess's way both in the underworld and during the travels at night. The Lampades were, unlike most nymphs, sinister spirits. It was said that anyone touched by the light of their torches would be driven mad. Like my dick.
You and that cursed fucking flaccid piece of shit.
I am thinking about getting like one of those switches implanted, just fucking on off.
What the fuck?
Just so I make sure I don't have kids with the wrong person.
It's just like a light switch on your ball sack, and you just flip it up and down.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It'd be interesting. Just like, you gotta...
That'd be fucking weird.
It would be weird. But, like, it's tiny. You gotta, like, use, like, a little pin to, like, actually move it. Imagine it short circuits in the shower.
That's why hopefully they'll have waterproof ones.
No, they don't got that. It's going in my bloodstream. I don't need waters.
Well, then you're fucked.
Oh, God. I'm just... Oh, the scenario. Painful and hilarious. I don't want to imagine it.
Oh, God.
There were naiads in the underworld as well. Styx personified the river that bore her name and was usually considered a more powerful goddess than most nymphs. But the lesser Orphne represented the darkness of the river's waters. They were the only nymphs who were native to the underworld. They were said to be daughters of underworld gods or the rivers that flowed there. The other chthonic nymphs went to the underworld individually, leaving the groups they had belonged to on the surface. Instead of an upgrade, they got a downgrade. That kind of fucking blows.
I mean, yeah.
Although they get to drive people mad, so it's not really that bad.
I guess not.
Perspective.
It's all about perspective. It's not like my old fucking college professor.
It goes a long way, though.
Sometimes.
If you know how to use it. Leus, a popular tree dryad, for example, was abducted by Hades. She lived out the rest of her long life in the darkness of the underworld.
Sounds fun.
All right. Yeah. No, that's pretty much all
Sounds
I
like
had on
being held prisoner.
it. No, what? No way.
That is kidnapping. It is not okay.
Okay, so I kind of flew through all those notes.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, no, I knew it was a lot. Figured I'd go fast.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I don't have any stories of nymphs, and we glossed over a lot in our 1,000 types.
Yeah.
So do you have any stories, Ragnar? Because I ain't got any.
I got nothing, bro.
I'm honestly surprised we don't see them everywhere we go.
For real.
I mean,
I was
how
kind
do
of expecting it.
How do I see fairies and elves more often? Like, this is bullshit. You're telling me that they're literally every inch of the way of my life, and they're not fucking seen?
I guess.
Fucking wild. Fucking wild. Imagine if they're all just clustered in Greece, though. Like, you step into Greece, and if you have the ability to see the astral plane, it's just a wall of nymphs.
It's like, I hear you.
That'd be fucking terrifying.
It would be fucking terrifying.
So I couldn't find anything for dealing with them, given that they are nature spirits. Polluting their area and destroying their homes would be my go-to for destroying them as well. But that's also how you get on their bad side. So maybe stab them in the jugular or pray to Dionysus for help, because, you know, they seem to really like Dionysus.
Yeah.
I know there are spells to help with everything, but finding them can be a real bitch even for us. If you're on a nymph's bad side, just try to give them an offering and promise to leave their land, maybe help them restore it. That is honestly probably your best bet.
Maybe don't be a dick, too.
Yeah, just, you know, pick up your litter, glue that branch back on.
Throw away your trash, you fucking fag.
Lay with that nymph.
If
it works, it works.
I mean, yeah, I
mean, you got a better bet.
That's true. That you literally just got pretty much a golden goose handed to you to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm trying to imagine what their bad side would entail. Like, do you just get stabbed by a tree branch?
Maybe.
I know the water ones would drown you.
Are there any fire ones? Because they'd probably burn you.
We didn't cover it, but you know there are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's definitely wind ones. They could probably just, like, slice you up with the air.
Well, I mean, those are very peaceful. I don't imagine how you even piss them off. They're constantly in the wind.
Oh, there are ways.
You'll find a way. You will find a way.
Yeah. What's life without pissing a few of them off?
Like, I imagine the tree ones are the easiest to piss off, but I imagine the water ones are very pissed right now from all the fucking pollution.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they didn't have to do it that... They didn't have to deal with it before.
Yeah, no, and now it's just there's a literal island of trash. I'm sure they're happy about that.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
I mean... Don't be stupid, kids.
Wrap your willy.
Stay in school.
Do drugs.
Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. Don't be an idiot. Stay in school. And do drugs. Just do the safe ones. Don't do coke, meth, heroin, anything like that. Just stick to, like, the fucking fun shit. You know, weed, acid,
I'm honestly
mushrooms.
imagining that picture of the guy who's just, like, fucking drugged the fuck out in the military, and the quote under it is just, like, eat school, get 8 hours of drugs a day, and fuck, what was the drug one? Like, everything was the opposite.
Snort lots of cocaine.
Because, you know, like, the whole thing is, like, don't do drugs, go to school, and get 8 hours of sleep. They shuffled it to where it's all fucked up, and it looked like he did all of them to the T.
Jesus.
But that's all we have for this week, right?
Yeah.
So follow us on Instagram at a.hunters.guide or ahd.ragnar. Send in some questions, suggestions, tips, and stories to our email at ahuntersguide@yahoo.com. Send us some donations at our Patreon or PayPal at ahuntersguide. Proceeds go to better content and merch for you. We have shirts and more posted to our pages, but send us requests for what else you people want and prices. Check out our website at pod.co/a-hunters-guide. Join us next week when we cover our next horror. Hunters, signing out.